Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for this coming out here. If you're just joining us, I beg, subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. This video is about Simon Ekpa, versus Finland government and Nigeria. The government of Finland releases troubling update on Simon Ekpa. So guys, I'm going to drop this video so we can watch it together and see what is upgoing over Finland concerning Simon Ekpa and Nigerian government. So let's watch this video together. I will be right back. Thank you.
As we speak, Mr. Simon, a man held in Kilamakoski Correctional Center, needs the help of all USB supporters and its citizens. A lot of events has unfolded in Finland that has put or placed Simon in a very, very tight and hot corner. So the question here is, what has happened to Simon and why does he need the help and assistance of all the USB citizens, its supporters and its government? Well, in this video, we shall be disclosing, exposing and explaining every single thing that has happened, every single event that has unfolded, step by step for you to see and understand. Yes. So the question here is, what has happened to Mr. Simon? Well, take a look at this publication coming from the cable that gives us more clarity. States, Simon gets new lawyer ahead of his trial in Finland. When you look at this particular article or publication, one would think that Mr. Simon purposely changed his lawyer, but that is not the case. So what is the case here? Well, take a look at this publication coming from the BBC Pidgin, where it states Simon has changed his lawyer because the previous one had retired from service. His previous lawyer is known as Epka. Showing right now on your screen is a picture or a photograph of this man. This was the man who served as the lawyer of Mr. Simon from November of last year up until April of this particular year. But suddenly, this man woke up one morning and chose to retire. And as well, he moved away from the case of Mr. Simon. This doesn't make sense in any way, shape or form. How can a lawyer wake up one morning, a lawyer that have an active case on his desk, wake up one morning and choose to retire? Well, for a better understanding, we had to do a quick digging and a quick research on this man. Showing right now on your screen a basic info about this guy. His name is Epka, and he's the lawyer representing, or he was the lawyer representing Mr. Simon. And this man happens to be 63 years old. He was born on the 20th of July, 1961. Yes, he's 63 years old. When you look at the age, you feel like, okay, this guy is ripe or is due for retirement. But then, when you take a trip to the Finnish labor laws, you will notice that the official retirement age in that country is 65 years. Yes. So why is this man, who as of now he's 63 years old, chose to retire all of a sudden without giving prior notice to his clients? This sounds very, very fishy. This man known as Epka worked in a law firm known as Ate Niemi Law Office, which is situated or located in Lahti, Finland. This man eventually left or dumped the case of Mr. Simon, and he refused to pass the case to a lawyer working under the said law firm known as Ate Niemi Law Office. This sounds very, very fishy. So the question here is, who is currently representing Mr. Simon in the court of law? Who did Mr. Simon pick or appoint as his new attorney in his case? Well, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen. A man known as Carl Gunmeres is the newly appointed lawyer for Simon, who is preparing for a significant trial in Finland. Yes. This man known as Carl Gunmeres happens to be a very, very controversial lawyer situated in Finland. This is the man who took up the case of Simon. Well, showing right now on your screen are some of the case files this man has handled over the past couple of years. He has handled highly controversial cases in Finland. Yes, if you're looking for a controversial lawyer, if you're looking for a lawyer that has a lot of controversy surrounding his cases, Carl Gunmeres is that man. Yes, showing right now on your screen some of his cases, and you can pause this video and read up. But in our subsequent video, we are going to cover this new lawyer. We are going to cover his profile and his catalog extensively so you can know who is currently representing Simon in the court of law. Yes, but at some point, a couple of years back, this man known as Carl Gunmeres was awarded, or he was given an award. Showing right now on your screen is the day and time he received an award from lawyers domiciled in Finland. And showing right now on your screen is the photograph or the picture of this man known as Carl Gunmeres holding or wielding his award coming from a league of lawyers situated in Finland. And Carl Gomeres has promised Mr. Simon and his family members that he's going to see that the Finnish authorities will grant him a fair hearing and possibly regain freedom or receive absolute bail in the coming weeks. But then we have a problem. There's a big problem surrounding this whole case of Mr. Simon. Yes. So we all know that previously the Finnish authorities and the Päijät-Häme District Court scheduled the 10th of May of 2025 as the date that Mr. Simon will face trial. But as we speak, it has changed. The court of law situated in that country has officially changed the date and the month this man will face trial. Yes, so the question here is, when will Simon face the Päijät-Häme District Court to begin his trial? Well, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen where it states Simon is scheduled to go on trial in June of 2025. This came as a shocker because everybody was expecting the trial to hold next month, which is May. But right now it has been moved to June. This simply means that Simon will have to spend an extra 30 days in the Kilimakoski Correctional Center before any other further noticing will be held. This sounds very, very fishy because all of these publications came out the same day. Yes, the day Epka Kopra, the former lawyer representing Simon, left the case is the same day that the Finnish government gave a new time frame for his trial and his hearing. This sounds very, very fishy. It feels and it seems like a lot of things are happening behind the scenes that all USB citizens need to pay attention to and possibly offer assistance and support to Simon. This whole thing sounds very, very fishy. But at the same time, we try to do a quick research, to do a quick investigation to understand the reasons why the Finnish authorities changed the dates of Simon's hearing. Well, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen, which gives us more clarity. It states, the trial date for Simon was changed recently, and this adjustment is primarily due to procedural reasons related to the legal process. Here are some key points regarding the change. First is the court schedule. The Finnish courts may have had scheduling conflicts or other cases that required adjustment to the trial calendar. And take a look at the highlighted parts of your screen that will give you or give us more clarity why Simon's case has been moved to June. It states preparation time. The change could also allow more time for the defense team, including Carl Gomeres, to prepare adequately for the case, ensuring that all necessary materials and strategies are in place. So as you can see, this feels like a planned work. It feels like the Finnish authorities instructed Epka Kopra, the former lawyer of Mr. Simon, to resign or retire from his role as the attorney representing Mr. Simon in the court of law. Yes, it's actually very, very possible. Yes, because if you go to the Ataniami law office, which is the law office where Epka Kopra works under, when you go to the official website, you will notice that this man, his profile is still on the website. His name is still active as a lawyer representing the Ataniami law office or the Ataniami law firm. So as you can see, this doesn't make sense. If a man has retired from his duty as a lawyer, the company where he works will definitely update their profile, update their website by taking down his images, his phone numbers and his details. But when you go to the website now, at this point in time, you will find Epka Kopra as still an active lawyer representing that law firm, but he has retired from an active case he has with Simon and the Finnish authorities. This doesn't make sense in any way, shape or form. This sounds like a planned work. This sounds like everything was orchestrated with decisive detailing from the get-go. So the question here is, how will this affect Mr. Simon? Yes, it's going to affect him in all ramifications because Epka Kopra has worked with him for over 4 months now. Epka Kopra understood and understands all of his case filing. He understood the details of his case. And now we have a new person. We have a man known as Gomeres representing Simon. And this man has less than 30 to 45 days to do all of his research to understand Mr. Simon's case file and be able to defend him adequately in the court of law. Yes, so Mr. Simon will have to place his freedom, place his life on the hands of a man that has 30 to 45 days to understand his case properly so as to represent him in the court of law. This isn't looking good for Simon at this particular point in time. Things aren't looking so good for him because he has to spend extra 30 to 45 days in Kilimakoski Correctional Center waiting and hoping that his current lawyer will understand and update himself with the happenings surrounding his case. Things aren't looking good as we speak. So Mr. Simon, we need your help and support. We need you to support him one way or the other, if it's by prayers, if it's by well wishes and all of those good stuff. So Simon is not in a good place or in a good shape as we speak. But then moving on swiftly, the government of Finland released a series of names that will face trial with Simon come June of 2025. The government of Finland has released surprising and shocking names that will join Mr. Simon in detention very, very soon.
So guys, this is the latest update concerning Simon Epka in Finland. Please kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, make it go viral. Dear friends, more see this. Thank you. Bye for now. See you in my next video.